Every morning you still eat fruit: guava, bananas, grapes, watermelon, colorful, fresh, natural, delicious, and also good for your health. But then you still feel weaker. Climbing stairs is tiring. Getting up from a chair is slower. Even walking for just 5 minutes makes you stop to catch your breath. Have you ever wondered, I eat healthy, so why are my muscles still getting weaker? The truth is, not every type of fruit helps build muscle. Some, if eaten at the wrong time or in the wrong way, can even cause muscles to break down faster. Imagine one day you slightly trip in the bathroom, you fall, you can't get up on your own, not because of a broken bone, but because your muscles no longer have enough strength to lift your own body. According to the American Geriatric Society, at least 1 in 3 people over 60 are experiencing significant muscle loss without even knowing it. And the surprising thing is, nearly 70% of older adults believe that eating fruit every day is enough to maintain their health. But they don't know that just a few wrong choices can erode their muscles every day. Weak muscles don't just make it difficult to walk. They are also the foundation of a 5-fold increased risk of falls, worsening cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and Alzheimer's, and especially losing the most precious freedom, the ability to live independently. So, how should you eat fruit to nourish muscles and prevent silent muscle loss? Right now, I will share 7 types of fruit that nutrition experts recommend, because they are not only delicious but also stimulate protein synthesis, reduce muscle inflammation, and maintain stable muscle mass throughout old age. If you are in your 50s or 60s, or worried about your parents or loved ones who are starting to weaken day by day, don't skip this video, because sometimes just one apple eaten the right way can be a natural remedy to keep your legs strong throughout your old age. Stay until the end of the video, because fruit numbers 6 and 7 are not only extremely powerful in protecting muscles, but are also easy to find in supermarkets. Few people know that just a small portion each day can have a recovery and muscle loss prevention effect comparable to expensive supplements. Are you ready? Let's start right away with the first fruit. Although it has a mild effect, it is an indispensable starting point for nourishing muscle strength after age 50. Have you ever wondered why, even though you eat well, your legs still feel weaker, especially at the end of the day? It's not because of a lack of protein. It's not entirely because of a lack of exercise, but because your muscles are not being nourished properly. Our body, especially after age 60, is like a field. If blood doesn't circulate well, no matter how much nutrition you pour in, the plants can't grow strong. And this is why a small fruit, seemingly just a side dish, has a silent value that you shouldn't overlook: padron peppers. These small green peppers, with a very mild spiciness, contain 2 valuable things: very high natural vitamin C and an active compound called capsaicin, which creates their characteristic mild warmth. You are probably familiar with vitamin C. It helps the body synthesize collagen, an important component that makes up muscle fibers and tendons. What about capsaicin? It's like a diligent messenger. It stimulates stronger blood circulation, helping oxygen and nutrients reach every tiny muscle fiber, especially in the legs and arms, places that easily get tired. An FDA study shows that just 100 grams of padron peppers, equivalent to about 5 to 6 peppers, provides over 130% of the daily vitamin C requirement for people over 50. And the great thing is, you don't need to eat them spicy. Just stir fry them lightly with a little olive oil. Add a pinch of turmeric if you have it, and you have a light side dish. That's also very good for your muscles. If you often feel tired legs when walking or frequently get mild cramps at night, try this dish 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes improvement starts from the seemingly smallest things. But padron peppers, as I said, are just a gentle warm-up. The next type of fruit will truly surprise you. Sweet, easy to eat, easy to find in every supermarket, but inside it contains a compound that protects muscle fibers from damage, like a natural armor for the body, that is, red grapes. You might be thinking, grapes are so common, what's so special about them? However, this seemingly simple fruit is one of the most powerful natural gifts that helps protect muscle tissue, especially in people over 60. Let me tell you about a substance called resveratrol. This substance has no smell and no taste, but it is hidden inside the skin of each red grape. And the special thing, it acts like a biological armor for your muscle fibers. As we age, muscle cells are more easily damaged by oxidative stress, a form of internal rust. Resveratrol in red grapes helps fight this damage, slows down muscle degeneration, and improves blood circulation, helping oxygen and nutrients be delivered to the very ends of the muscle fibers. What's more, red grapes also contain flavonoids, a group of plant compounds that can reduce chronic inflammation, which is the silent culprit that gradually weakens muscles every day without anyone noticing. You don't need to eat the whole bunch. Just 1 cup of red grapes a day, about 200 grams, is enough to make a significant difference to your muscle health. And if possible, eat the skin and don't discard the seeds, because grape seeds are where resveratrol is most concentrated. You can chew the seeds lightly or blend them into a smoothie. Want a light snack? Try combining red grapes with walnuts and goat cheese in a salad. Delicious, nutritious, and very good for muscles and blood vessels. A study from the U.S. National Institutes of Health shows that older adults who eat red grapes regularly can slow down muscle loss by up to 20%, just thanks to their ability to protect tissue and improve mitochondrial function, the energy-producing centers of cells. This shows that some fruits silently protect us every day if only we know how to take advantage of them. But don't go anywhere yet, because the next fruit, although not as famous as grapes, contains a powerful trio of anti-inflammatory, anti-degenerative, and antioxidant compounds, and is especially good for those who often experience muscle pain and joint stiffness after light exercise. Join me as we continue with fruit number 3. There are some fruits that aren't displayed in eye-catching spots in the supermarket. They are small, plain, and don't attract attention like apples or bananas, but sometimes the very things that are overlooked hold the greatest power. Arbutus berries, also known as madrone berries, are a perfect example. They grow in the coastal forests of the western United States, from California to Oregon. Small, bright red orange, with a slightly sweet and naturally tart flavor. And more importantly, they are one of the few fruits that contain flavonoids, tannins, and vitamin C at very high levels simultaneously. Why is this important? As we age, muscle tissue not only weakens, but also has difficulty recovering after very light impacts, like brisk walking or simply lifting light objects. Low-grade inflammation in the body is the main culprit, and arbutus berries are one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory fruits. Flavonoids help increase blood flow to muscle fibers. Vitamin C supports collagen synthesis, maintaining the elasticity and flexibility of muscle tissue. Natural tannins help prevent the breakdown of muscle that occurs daily without warning. A study in the United States shows that just 100 grams of arbutus berries can provide up to 250 milligrams of vitamin C, twice the amount found in a large orange. This is especially significant for people over 60, when the body needs more vitamin C to maintain muscle tissue and recover quickly after each movement. You can eat them raw, 4 to 5 berries a day as a snack, or make them into sugar-free jam to spread on whole wheat bread. You can also add them to a post-walk smoothie. Combined with a little yogurt and a few slices of fresh ginger, it will create a gentle recovery remedy for your muscles. Arbutus berries are not always easy to find, but if you live near a temperate climate or have seen this fruit at a farmer's market, don't miss out, because at this age, every right choice, no matter how small, is a step towards protecting your strength and independence. And if you thought wild strawberries were amazing, then the next fruit offers an even bigger surprise. Tiny, not widely available in American supermarkets, but it harbors a rare compound that helps prevent muscle loss and improve mobility in older adults. Let's continue with fruit number 4, the Japanese plum, also known as loquat. If you've ever walked through the Asian food section in a supermarket or an international farmer's market, you might have seen a small yellow-orange fruit with slightly wrinkled skin. Or perhaps you've seen this fruit in the southern United States, in the orchards of Asian and Latino communities. In the East, this fruit has been used for thousands of years to nourish the lungs, support digestion, and relieve chronic coughs. But what few people know is that modern Western science is gradually rediscovering the true value of loquats, especially for older adults concerned about muscle loss, weakness, and fatigue after exercise. You don't need to believe in tradition, just look at the nutritional information. Jujube contains natural ursolic acid, a rare compound in food, proven to activate protein synthesis and slow down age-related muscle loss. Along with that are potassium, soluble fiber, and carotenoids, all of which play an important role in muscle tissue recovery, reducing cramps, and supporting motor function. According to a study cited by the American Heart Association, regular use of ursolic acid can reduce the risk of age-related muscle loss by up to 30%, especially in women over 60. You can start simply with 2 to 3 ripe loquats per day, seeds removed, consumed in the afternoon or after a light meal. The mild sweetness and slightly tart, refreshing taste of loquat make it an ideal dessert, a perfect replacement for canned fruit or sugary pastries. If you want to refresh your palate, you can try soaking loquat with chia seeds and a little honey overnight and eating it in the morning, creating a nutritious, light, and naturally energizing drink. Or lightly steaming loquat with a few slices of ginger, which helps warm the stomach, aids digestion, and reduces the feeling of muscle fatigue after light walks. And to increase the absorption of antioxidants like carotenoids in loquat, you simply need to combine it with a little extra virgin olive oil or a few slices of avocado, both delicious and good for muscles and cardiovascular health. Just a small change like that, and your body will thank you every day. The loquat is a prime example of this. Not every expensive food is good for muscles. You see, sometimes a traditional fruit like loquat, even though it's not common, holds incredible power for the body after age 60. But don't rush to think that everything needs to be rare and hard to find. The next fruit, dried plums, is much more common. They are usually known for their digestive benefits. But what few people suspect is that just a few dried plums a day can support muscle recovery after exercise, increase endurance, and reduce the risk of silent muscle loss. Let's explore in the next section. Dried plums, thought to be only good for digestion, but a silent hero for muscles. Speaking of dried plums, also known as prunes, you probably immediately think of their laxative effects, good for digestion, and that's true, but that's not all. Many people don't know that behind the mild sweetness and soft, chewy texture of a few dried plums each day is a perfect combination of minerals, anti-inflammatory compounds, and vitamins, creating a solid shield for the musculoskeletal system in older adults. The special thing lies in potassium, a very important mineral in muscle contraction, nerve transmission, and electrolyte balance. As we age, the body gradually loses its ability to regulate potassium, and the consequence is that cramps, muscle fatigue, or a feeling of weakness after each light exercise become more frequent. With just 100 grams of dried plums, equivalent to about 5 to 6 plums, you provide up to 732 milligrams of potassium, according to data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA. This number is truly impressive because it helps fill a gap that many people don't notice: long-term micronutrient deficiencies that cause muscle weakness. Not only that, dried plums also contain phenolic compounds, powerful antioxidants that help reduce silent inflammation in muscle tissues. This very type of inflammation is the hidden cause of gradual muscle loss in older adults without them even knowing it. In addition, dried plums are also a natural source of vitamin K, which helps maintain bone density and reduce the risk of fractures, especially in the hips, the most vulnerable area for falls in older adults. A study from Tufts University shows that just 3 to 4 dried plums a day is enough to improve muscle recovery indicators and increase endurance after 4 to 6 weeks in people aged 60 and over. And the great thing is, the way to use dried plums is extremely flexible. You can chop them finely and add them to your morning oatmeal, mix them into plain Greek yogurt, or blend them into a smoothie with chia seeds and almond milk. Want to increase digestive benefits? Try soaking dried plums in filtered water overnight, and the next morning drink the water and eat the plums. A gentle habit that deeply affects both the digestive system and muscles. It can be said that dried plums are not flashy or new, but they are an effective and easy to apply daily choice, especially when you want to recover energy and muscles after days of gardening, walking, or simply feeling unusually tired in your legs. And now, we are getting very close to the two most powerful fruits on today's list. The next one, wild blackberries, although small, has such powerful antioxidant properties that it can slow down muscle loss by up to 25%. It's no longer just a snack, but a comprehensive nutritional approach for active aging. Continue with me to discover this amazing fruit. When you see a handful of wild blackberries, you might just think of dessert, pies, or smoothies. But the truth is, each tiny blackberry holds a power far beyond its appearance. Why? Because in the plant world, deep purple often signals one thing: powerful antioxidants within. With blackberries, that's anthocyanin, a compound scientifically proven to slow down the degeneration of muscle tissue, especially in people over 60. And as the body ages, chronic inflammation and oxidative stress gradually accumulate, like a thin layer of dust covering each muscle fiber, making them weaker, tire more easily, and recover poorly. The anthocyanins in blackberries act like a sophisticated cleaning crew, clearing away free radicals, fighting cell damage, and especially improving blood circulation to small muscle tissues, helping them nourish and recover faster after exercise. In addition, blackberries are also very rich in vitamin C and manganese, both of which play a role in tissue regeneration, collagen repair, and increasing muscle endurance. A study from the U.S. National Institute on Aging, NIA, shows that eating just 100 grams of blackberries a day, about 10 to 15 berries, can slow down muscle breakdown by up to 25% in people aged 65 and over. Not only that, the antioxidants in blackberries also support memory, balance, and coordination, key factors in preventing falls, a major risk in old age. The way to use them is extremely simple. Eat them fresh as an afternoon snack. Add them to your morning oatmeal. Blend them with spinach and a tablespoon of flaxseed in a smoothie to create a combo that supports both muscles and brain. Or freeze them and drop a few into a glass of sparkling water with a slice of lemon, creating a cool, natural, and energizing afternoon drink. And if you are lucky enough to live near forests or suburban areas, you can find this fruit growing wild in the summer, completely natural, without pesticides or preservatives. It's rare to find a fruit that is both compact and multifunctional like wild blackberries. From muscles and memory to balance, everything is supported silently and sustainably. But this isn't the peak yet. There's one more fruit at the top of today's list. It not only helps repair muscle tissue, but also optimizes the body's ability to absorb protein, the most important foundation for rebuilding muscle after age 60. We will end this journey with a golden fruit, small but containing incredible power: golden kiwi. We've gone through many types of fruit, from the common to the purple warriors of nature. But if we had to choose one fruit that helps the body not only recover, but also optimally absorb and rebuild muscle mass, it would be golden kiwi. Small, golden, easy to eat. Golden kiwi might seem like nothing more than a light dessert, but inside it is a natural mini laboratory with vitamin C, antioxidants, and a very special enzyme that few other fruits have. The name of that enzyme is actinidin. And what is its role? As we age, our digestive system also weakens. The ability to absorb protein from food is no longer as effective as before. This means that even if you eat enough fish, eggs, and meat, if you don't absorb it well, your body still can't build muscle. Actinidin in golden kiwi helps break down protein into smaller chains, which are easier to absorb, helping nutrients reach the right place, the muscles. In addition, golden kiwi contains almost twice the amount of vitamin C as green kiwi, about 161 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams, equivalent to 180% of the daily recommended intake for people over 50. This vitamin C not only helps fight inflammation and reduce oxidative stress in muscle tissue, but also supports collagen synthesis, increasing the elasticity and endurance of muscle fibers. A recent study shows that just one golden kiwi each morning can reduce oxidative stress in muscle tissue by up to 40%, helping older adults feel more flexible, recover faster, and experience less pain after exercise. Want to use it correctly? Eat golden kiwi on an empty stomach in the morning, or combine it with a little pure honey and chopped walnuts, creating an energy-rich breakfast with easily absorbed protein and healthy fats. You can also freeze golden kiwi into slices for a cool afternoon snack. Delicious, antioxidant-rich, and very good for older adults who no longer want to eat large meals. Golden kiwi is not just a fruit, it's a smart nutritional strategy. Helps absorb better, recovers faster, and from there, maintains the activity, independence, and vitality that muscles provide. Dear viewers, we have just gone through a journey together to discover 7 wonderful fruits, each with its own characteristics and benefits, but all aimed at a single goal: keeping your muscles healthy, strong, and full of vitality, even as you enter your 60s, 70s, or beyond. From padron peppers that help improve blood circulation, to red grapes that protect muscle tissue, from arbutus berries that deeply fight inflammation, to loquat that activates protein synthesis, from dried plums that support recovery, to blackberries that deeply protect muscles, and finally, golden kiwi, the most powerful fruit, which helps effectively absorb protein to rebuild what we have gradually lost over the years. You might be thinking, I've never eaten golden kiwi. I don't know where to buy loquat. I'm not sure I'll remember everything. That's okay. You don't need to change everything. Just start with one. Choose a fruit that suits you best. Easy to buy, easy to eat, easy to maintain. Just one small habit each day will lead to big changes after a few weeks or months. Muscles don't need much. Just give them a chance to recover, and they will give you back strong legs, a flexible body, and the feeling of still being able to do it no matter how many years pass. If this video has helped you discover something new, if you have a loved one who is experiencing muscle weakness or fatigue every morning, please share this video with them. Because sometimes just the right information at the right time can change the entire healthy living journey of a loved one. And if you feel like you need to restart your health, let me know in the comments, which fruit will you start with? See you in the next video, where I will reveal 7 familiar fruits that many people still eat, that are silently weakening their muscles every day without them even knowing it. Don't miss it.